The Holy Book, Sefer Hayashar, Episode 30. It is written, "And your charity shall go before you. The honor of Hashem will gather you in." Yeshaya 55.8. And it is taught in Barachas 58a. One who sees a large gathering of Jews should recite, "Blessed is the one who is wise in secret knowledge, for their minds are diverse." In the same vein, I will tell you that people have different mindsets regarding the giving of charity and the doing of loving kindness. The first group consists of the misers. They find it impossible to give charity or do kindness. They do not even have enough control over their wealth to provide for their own food, drink, and clothing. Such individuals are surely under the dominion of demons, as I have already discussed in chapters 24 and 25. They have no share in the realm of holiness, for the Sitra Achara has complete dominion over them. The second group consists of those who are begrudging towards others and lack the heart to give charity beyond a pittance to satisfy their pride. Yet when it comes to their own enjoyment, they eat and drink freely and indulge themselves lightheartedly, making themselves as plump and robust as fatted calves. Concerning this group, the Zohar comments 2.245a. These are the people who derive from the side of the snake. The mnemonic for them is the verse, "Whatever moves on its belly," alluding to the snake, Vayikra 11.42. In other words, whoever has a large fat belly emanates from the sides of the one who was cursed with the words, "You shall move around on your belly." Bereshis 3.14. Nevertheless, the members of this group have a little merit, even if they only give to satisfy their pride. The third group consists of the rich, whom Hashem has blessed with wealth, and who indeed use it for charity and acts of kindness. However, they do not give to the extent that is expected of them, because they still possess a measure of miserliness. For this reason, they are unable to compel their inclinations to give while they are alive. Instead, upon their deathbeds, they issue instructions that after their deaths, charity should be given for the construction of synagogues, or study halls, or to support scholars to study in their merit for a number of years. This is the attitude of the average individual. The fourth group comprises those who Hashem has blessed with wealth and who in fact give charity while they are alive to a degree that is commensurate with their means, while also engaging in loving kindness and the support of Torah. And not only do they support the students, they also give generously to the teachers so that they will teach the children of the poor. Concerning them, it was written, "And your charity shall go before you. The honor of Hashem will gather you in." Yeshaya 55.8. Let me explain this with an analogy. Suppose that a king is on his way to a battle together with his army. If the army goes before him, the king will be in no danger if they should happen to meet the enemy. But if the king goes on alone ahead of the army, then if heaven forbid they come across the cavalry and the knights of the enemy, they will seize him and take him into captivity. And even if the king is a valiant warrior and knows how to fight, nevertheless, his courage will fail him when he realizes that his troops are far behind him. The point of this analogy is this. If a person gives charity while he is alive, it is said of him, "And your charity shall go before you." Then he has nothing to fear from the enemy, for the honor of Hashem will gather him in, without any opposition from any accuser. But if he does not give in until after his death, who knows if he will even receive credit for it, since the dead are exempt from the commandments. Concerning the first group, it is written, and they leave their wealth to others. Tehillim 49:11. And even if their own sons inherit their wealth, nevertheless they themselves may have no satisfaction from it even after their death. For I have seen new attitudes afoot, and the masses have become very casual towards the honor of deceased parents. They make for themselves black mourning garments of the finest quality, all in the latest Gentile fashions, and then indulge themselves in feasting. Meanwhile, they treat with disdain the honor of the parent, whom they are meant to be eulogizing and mourning. This is entirely the father's own fault. For when one casts a stick into the air, it comes back down on one's head. Midrash Bereshis Rabbah 53.15. Therefore, there is no greater foolishness than this, and no more need to be said about this matter. Therefore, the best advice is for a person to give generously while he's alive and to engage in acts of loving kindness as well. For who knows when his time will be up and whether his instructions will be fulfilled or not. The sagest principle in all such circumstances is that one does not set aside the definite for the doubtful. Pesachim 9a. The best kind of charity is that which a person gives during his lifetime, and let him be sure that the recipients are worthy, as it is explained in the Shulchan Aruch, Yoreh Deah 251. Then all will be well with him.